So how long you been homeless?
I've been homeless going on 4 years now.
And how did you end up homeless, hon?
I sit up there and I heard 4 shots. So I jump up to see what was going on. See, I didn't really even want to show my face, but I said forget it. I'm going to show my face. So that's why I sit up there and show my face, just to let you know how real it is out here.
Yes, it is. This is askrphtish from the beautiful city of Charlotte, North Carolina. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting today?
My name is Isaac Johnson.
Isaac Johnson, nice to meet you, sweetheart.
Nice to meet you too, ma'am.
All right, so are you born and raised in Charlotte?
No, ma'am, I was born in South Carolina.
So how long you been in Charlotte?
I've been in Charlotte for like 5 years.
5 years, okay.
Yes,
so how was growing up? I mean, because I know it was hot in Sumter. I know it was sweaty.
It was.
And the word is hot and sweaty, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
But how was your childhood growing up in a hot, sweaty town?
It was good. I ain't gonna take it a lie. I was really born in Philadelphia, but I was raised in South Carolina, Sumter, South Carolina.
Okay.
But I migrated here 5 years ago, and I made my life here for the most part for my kids.
Okay, got you. How many children do you have?
I have 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I have 2 girls and 3 boys.
I got you. Okay, so let's back up for a minute. So you were born and raised, well, you were raised in Philly or in Sumter?
No, I was born in Philly. I was raised in South Carolina.
South Carolina, okay.
Yes,
so how was, you had your mom and dad in the home?
Huh?
You had your mom and dad in the home growing up?
I did till she passed away.
How old were you when your mom passed?
I was 26 years old when my mom passed.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. And so how was growing up, like your, young years in life, growing up with your family?
I mean, it was pretty good because I was able to do what I needed to do. I mean, she did not hinder me from exploring life for what it was.
Okay.
To let me know that life ain't sweet like what it is, what you think it is. That if you don't sit there and follow by the rules, that certain circumstances could happen to you.
Okay, all right.
Ma'am.
And so what does that mean, for example? Like, what's the main thing that your mom's freedom allowed you to experience?
It made me experience how I sit up there and I went to jail because she was a victim of criminal domestic violence.
Okay.
And I sit up there and I fought for her every year, and I sit up there and was kicked out the house every year for 6 months.
By whom?
My stepfather.
Okay.
And I sit up there and I fought for her every year. Every year I fought for her. And
so this was by a man that was not your father,
no,
that was abusing your mother. How old were
ma'am.
you when you was fighting for your mom, honey?
I was in the 5th grade.
5th grade. So you're a 5th grade boy, but you fighting full-grown men.
Yes, ma'am.
How did that affect you going to school and being normal?
I got beaten. I had to stay out of school for a while because I was beaten real bad.
He beat you like a whole man.
Yes, ma'am.
Even though you're a little baby, like
Yes,
a 5th grader.
Yes,
a
ma'am.
10-year-old boy, 9 to 10 years old, 11
Yes,
probably.
ma'am.
All right, so how were the so you were get kicked out and go where?
I went to my grandma's house for 6 months. Then he wanted me to come back. Then,
because make the mom happy.
Yeah, to make the mom happy. Then I go there for 6 months. The next thing you know, he sit up there, get drunk, and raise sand, sit up there and beat on my mom, and I had to do the same thing again.
Did he beat on any of your other siblings?
Nah, just me, because I was the only one that defended my mother.
How many other siblings you had?
I had 2 others.
Okay, but they were younger than you, or?
Yes, ma'am, they was younger than me.
So you were like the man of the family because he was abusing his power.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how did all of that end?
I mean, that ended to the point where I got old enough where they start sending me to jail.
What?
And
Who?
The police start sending me to jail.
Why?
Because at the time, I didn't talk to the police. Back in the 90s, you didn't talk to the police.
Right.
So I didn't talk to the police. So they feel like, okay, if you don't talk to the police, you're going straight to jail. And they used to send you straight to jail.
So something would happen with you and your stepdad, basically, and the police would come to the house.
Yes, ma'am.
And because you were of an age, an older man, basically in their eyes, they would cart you off in jail instead of seeing you a part of a domestic violence situation. You're a young boy defending your mom.
Ma'am. I go straight to jail. My mom only bailed me out of jail one time from that situation.
How many times you go to jail over this?
Every year since I was 17.
I'm sorry, it just breaks my heart to know that, like, I hate that when parents suck up all their children's youth fighting their battles, or, I didn't
mind because I didn't like seeing I come home from wherever I was at and I see blood everywhere.
Lord have mercy.
It was atrocious. I didn't like it. I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I go looking for him.
Yeah.
Because I know he has something to do with it.
Right. I'm
Yes,
so
ma'am.
sorry you're going through that. What kind of mental health issues you got from that? Because I know you can't be sane with that, normal with that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I got bipolar, PTSD. I mean, other things. I can't even remember what the name of them things is.
So while they taking you to jail, they also diagnosing you with a bunch of stuff.
They give me medication.
The chemical restraint to keep you acting in line.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
probably not. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, because you had such deep trauma, you probably really don't have like the bipolar and stuff like that. But from what I'm seeing, all of the people
back then they diagnosed you with whatever just to keep you to
Right.
be refrained from any activity that sit up there and happen. But the thing is, it didn't stop it, because when I see him jump on my mama, it was a wrap.
Right, exactly.
I wasn't doing no talking.
So how was you and your mom's relationship? You know, going through all of this. I mean, she bailed you out of jail once. How did that, you know?
I mean, to be honest with you, when my mom bailed me out of jail that one time, that was it. The second time after that, that was the last time I went to jail, and I beat my stepfather behind the deep freezer. And
you got older and stronger.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And she sit up there and try to stop me from beating him. And I'm like, no, you're not going to stop me from beating him. He's going to get him.
Right.
And when I sit up there and I try to hit him, I end up hitting her because she was blocking me from hitting him.
Right.
And I end up hitting her, and I had to stop.
And so you was like, screw this. You was like, okay, enough.
Yeah, so I left.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, that probably was one of the, but she ended up dying from natural causes.
Nah, she died from blunt trauma from him beating her from all them years. This is my mom right here.
Let's see. Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, this is my mom right here.
Right. Let me do it this way so I can really see it. So your mom actually did die when you were 26 years old from the blunt.
And I was in prison, so I couldn't even go to the funeral.
Why were you in prison?
I was in prison for assault and battery with intent to kill.
Who you were trying to kill?
Some random individual. I was young and I didn't know no better.
Right. You probably had like a lot of built up anger and
really
stuff.
Did,
yeah.
Because I sit up there and had anger.
Sometimes you had medicine. Sometimes you didn't have the medicine in you, so you didn't have the medicine.
I didn't have the medicine. And then I had built up anger against my baby mama because I'm sitting up there paying bills, doing this, that, and the third and whatnot, and she was treating me like crap. And I got tired of that. And
How was she treating you like crap?
Because she'd sit up there, okay, I don't get food stamps. She don't put food in the house.
Okay.
I sit up there and bring my check home to her. I give her half of my check. She sit up there and take the half of that check and go to her mama's house and stay at her mama's house until I get another check. It was all kind of difficult things going on.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't had food in the house to eat.
Really?
She did me dirty like that, for real.
Wow, I'm so sorry you've gone through that. How many? You say you have 4 children?
I have 5 children.
Oh yeah, 5. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And so how do you get? Okay, so, so how did you get through your 20s? Because I mean, this is heavy for me.
I mean, my 20s was basically I'm leaving out of Job Corps. After Job
Did you
Corps,
graduate from high school?
No, ma'am. I graduated from Job Corps. I got my GED, my work case silver. I got my brick mason. I got my electrical technician certification.
Oh, so you're very well put together. You got talent.
I'm not dumb or anything like that.
Right, of course
all
not.
all my kids was on the AB and honor roll ever since they was on the AB and honor roll.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't have dumb kids.
Right.
I really don't. But the thing is, the fact of the matter is, I always been dealing with like bad relationships.
Really? Yeah.
But I really
a relationship would ruin your life. It would take you down a whole nother road.
It really would. And especially when you sitting up there, okay, this is a violent person.
Yeah.
And you're not a violent person because you already know you don't sit up there and being in a household with a woman that sit up there. I mean, not with a woman. You sit up there dealing with a dude that sit up there and beat on your mom and whatnot. You don't want to hit on a woman.
Right.
You really don't want to
Been
hit
there,
on a
done
woman.
that. You seen it. You don't want nothing a part of it.
Exactly. But I done sit up there in relationships where the woman sit up there and beat on me for walking off from me. So
right. So it kind of brought it back full circle for you, and you're trying to leave that life and you end up right back to that life.
Exactly.
So how long you been homeless?
I've been homeless going on 4 years now.
And how did you end up homeless, hon?
I ended up homeless. I was staying with my aunt.
Uh-huh.
She was charging me $280 in rent. I was getting like $3 and some change in my check. And then I told her, I said,
what kind of check you get? Like a work check or a disability?
No, work check. I was working at Snyder Lance.
Okay, got you.
And
you got $380 a week?
No,
a month?
Three something a week.
Okay.
And,
okay.
I had to give her $280, and plus I had to pay her $25
a week,
a day, for food, plus $1 for the drink.
Talk about itemization.
You laughing, but I'm dead serious.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was like, damn, $1 for the drink. My goodness. Can't she just group it all together and give you a discount?
Even if I don't drink the drink, she still take it out.
Oh my God. And she'll do this per week?
Per week.
So she was charging you $280 per week?
$280 per week.
And so that left you with like very little money, and you have kids.
And then only money I had was to pay my phone bill, money to catch the bus, and basically that's it.
Okay, and so basically enough was enough of that, or what happened?
Yeah, enough was enough of that. She was trying to send me back to South Carolina.
Okay.
But I knew I was gonna be totally homeless.
Yeah.
And I didn't have no avenue or anything like that, so I took my stuff to the street and try to see if I could sit up there and fluctuate on the street and get by on the street. And I was able to do that, but it took me over a year to do that because I didn't know nothing about the street. I didn't know nothing about
what was the hardest part of being homeless to you? What the hardest thing you witnessed?
I mean, sleeping on the ground.
Yeah.
Waking up in the morning, had to get up for work.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, you sleeping on the concrete to the point where your body is so doggone worn out to the point where you really can't move like that.
Right.
It'll take you about an hour and some change just to move.
Are you serious? Because the ground is so hard and
the concrete's so hard. It's not healthy for you to sleep on the ground. It really ain't.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And so what's your game plan on, do you have your ID and everything?
Nah, I don't even have my ID. My wallet got stolen and whatnot. I got to go back up to get the ID. And the thing is, they push so back far to the point where I can't get my ID until July 28th.
Oh, wow. So that means you can't do anything until then because you need an ID for almost everything, right?
I do the little staffing agency.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that to get by to get money.
So you're working and stuff, okay.
Yes, ma'am. But the thing is, that really don't pay too much.
Right, because housing is so ridiculous, so unaffordable.
It is. It really is. I mean, $2,100 just to stay in one of these buildings up here.
Right.
Come on, man. That's ridiculous. I sit up there and build these buildings.
Right.
And I can't even stay up in here.
What would you need to get back on track to get not for being homeless?
To go from the cheapest to the realest.
Okay. I like that.
I really need me a tent. I need some sleeping bags just to put some, you know what I'm saying, just in case that the men's shelter don't take me in and whatnot. I got a place to lay my head at.
Okay.
Because right now, I got to stay up all night because if the beds is full, I got to sit up there and stay up all night. Can't get no sleep, nothing like that because I refuse to sleep on the ground. I refuse to sleep on the ground. I refuse to sleep on the grass.
Right.
I can't do it.
So from the basics, you just need like a tent and whatnot. So that's not hard.
Yes,
ma'am. And okay, y'all. So y'all please press the give button on my channel. If y'all want to contribute, y'all always ask, how can I help this person or help that person? Give on this particular channel. And let me know and through my email, and I make sure and give the money 100% to him. All right, so let's all work together and help these people out. Okay, so from the realist, what you need?
Okay, the realist. I mean, I'm trying to acquire a cheap, affordable vehicle so I can get to certain jobs that I can't get to on the bus line.
Okay.
Because they just had somebody got killed.
Right, yeah, what happened with that uptown? It's straight.
Yeah, dude got killed up at the transit.
Right.
Okay, they cut all the bus line off.
Yeah.
So you could not get home. You had to walk home.
Oh my gosh.
And then next thing you know, they had somebody sit up there. They found dead at the herb up the street from here.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. Just like I was staying in Grill Town.
Yeah.
And I sit up there and I heard 4 shots. So I jump up to see what was going on. Next thing you know, I see dudes step on dude's chest, shot him 4 times, kill him. Dead.
You saw that?
I saw that. I ain't never seen nobody get murdered before in my life, and I saw that. I got tired of staying over there, so I left.
Right. And how does that make you feel seeing another human die?
I mean, I think about it like this. I'm glad that was one of my kids dead.
Your children are okay right now, though?
I would have went stupid.
Yeah.
I would have went stupid. I would have seen one of my kids dead down on the ground like that. I would have went stupid.
So how are your children? Are they well, or how are they now?
Yeah, my oldest son about to be 21.
Okay.
My daughter about to be 18. My other son about to be 18. My other son about to be 17.
Okay.
So I mean, I really ain't complaining too much. I mean,
y'all have a good relationship, or what kind of relationship?
Yeah, we don't have a good relationship.
Why is that?
Because of their mother. Their mother tell them all kind of lies and this, that, and the third and whatnot. So they think.
How many moms?
Just 2 moms.
Okay.
I got 4 from one, and I got 1 from another one.
Got you.
And I take care of my kids.
So you have twins or something?
No, they're 2 weeks apart.
Okay. Like, what's up?
Yeah, they're 2 weeks apart.
But either way, y'all, please help him out. It's life, y'all. It's life. It's life.
I'm not a whore.
I know that. You know what? I'm gonna get a shirt that I am not a whore, because that's the line for the day. She said that too.
See, I didn't really even want to show my face, but I said forget it.
Right.
I'm gonna show my face, so that's why I sit up there and show my face, just to let you know how real it is out here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm out here every day, because I guarantee you, pass through here, you will see me every day. And when I get off of work, you see me here every day.
Right.
And I sit up there and I'm out.
And the beauty thing is, you always had a job. So that's hard.
Yeah.
That is hard. But I hate that it's not affordable housing. It's not affordable. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.